You're something beautiful, electric chemical. You take my breath away, feel my emotions push and pull. Shooting stars in your eyes, you're bringing me to life. Love how you say my name, you make it feel like summertime. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic.
Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome. I am your host for the night, Kay, the Intuitive Empath. But you, my friends, of course, can call me Kay. Come on in, start hitting that subscribe button, like, share us out. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. And guys, go ahead and start rolling those emojis on in. So I know you're here. Send and spread out the love far and wide. Like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss a beat. Because boy, do we have so much content for you guys today. Now, we have a few of the house rules that we have to go over before we get into things. So for those of you who are new here, come on and listen. And for those of you who've been here a few times, then you guys go ahead. You know what to do. Start sharing those emojis and tagging your friends. All right, guys. So first things first, we do not do any legal or medical questions on this platform. We are going to save those to the professionals, and we are going to skip over any of those that do come in, okay? We also do not do general readings on this platform, okay? We'll save that for the advisors on My Psychic Connection. That's me, one of them, but that will be later on as well. So if you guys have a general question, save that. We do have free readings that are 2 minutes long, but you must post a specific question to be put on the list. Now, when you're asking a specific question, also make sure there's a little bit of meat on that question. So don't just say, how does such and such think about me? Give us a little context, something to hold on to, so that we're able to give to the most clearest, definitive answer that you can possibly get. Remember, the more detail you give, the more detail I can give. So help me help you. Now, also, we do have an emoji game going on. So all you have to do is share as many emojis as you can throughout the night. And then later on in the show, if you have shared the most, get an opportunity to get a free reading from me later on, okay? So that means, guess what? You have a possibility of getting 2 readings. That means one here that could be a reading you get before, and then another one that you can win. Now, you can also skip the line today, okay? You can skip the line by donating. And all you have to do is find the links that are on Facebook or YouTube, and you can donate for a more in-depth reading. Now, we do have the quick read. We have the mini, the medium, and the mega read. Now, the mega, the mini, and the mega go as long as they go, and as long as it takes for the message to get out. So feel free to send a donation in at any point in time throughout the night, so that you can go ahead and get that for sure read. And also, if you hear a little bit more that you or want to hear a little bit more about your reading, all you have to do is click on that link as well. And we can give you a little bit more context into your reading tonight, okay? Sometimes 2 minutes just isn't enough. Now, I'm going to throw in a little something else additional on as well. If you do donate for a reading tonight, then I will throw an additional Alice card in for you at the end of your reading to give a little extra incentive for donations, because donations do help the platform, guys. So we want to make sure that we are sharing this out, and also like, sharing, and subscribing on everything that we can. Now, also, guys, you know I'm the quote girl, right? So if you have a quote, go ahead and post a quote, because I like reading them. I like funny quotes, inspirational quotes, quotes to make you go, I like them all. So feel free to share those quotes as fast as you can, as long as with the emojis as well. So share. All right, guys. Now, that being enough said, I think I'm ready to go ahead and start the night off. Are you guys ready? I'm ready to get this night kicked off. Go ahead and start sharing those beautiful green heart emojis, the butterflies, because I'm butterfly today. You guys know I love the butterflies, but share any of the emojis. We love them all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into my first question of the night. All right, we have Kat. And Kat says, what does Jeff think about me? I left him in September. We were really close all year. We even went on a trip. All right, we're going to go ahead and see how Jeff is feeling. And that, guys, is an example of a meaty question. It has a little bit of context to it. Something there. So let's see what we get. All right, honey, right now, I don't feel as though his intentions are all the way with wanting to be with you or being involved with you. Why? Because we do get this hermit energy that comes out, which means his energy is kind of pushed away. He's focused on him. He's focused on what he has going on and what makes him happy. And so it kind of seems as if he's kind of closed the door in this moment on that romantic aspect with you, or even anything even more deeper with you. We see that he's kind of making a decision to choose himself and to walk away. So this is someone who I would say doesn't necessarily have the best of intentions for you in his mind, and it seems like he's out for himself or for his own sense of personal gain. Also, seems as if he's keeping his options open as to what he wants, because it seems like he's not necessarily settled down on one thing. So the reason why you're not getting that consistency, the reason why you're not getting that communication, the reason why he's not showing up in these ways for you is because he's focused on himself and whatever else he wants, and he's trying to figure out his life and what he's got going on. So that's why you're getting that closed off energy. He even pulls about this big old emperor energy. So I'm trying to make my life happen. What I see my vision is, what my goals are. A lot of personal journey here. Because remember this, the emperor doesn't have to bow down to anyone else. He does his own thing. So a lot of this energy is he wants to be on his own. He wants to do his own thing. He's standing in his own power. He's going about his life the way he wants to, and he's not necessarily thinking about the collective whole. So I think right now, this may be a time for you too to back away and figure out how to focus on yourself too, because if he's focusing on him, take time to focus on you too, because you never know what you may get out of something. Maybe there's a blessing in disguise by that person being taken away from your life. You know what I mean? So, all right, hon, I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck, and I hope things get better for you. I hope you have someone else who comes in. All right, guys, make sure you're still sharing those beautiful emojis. And if we have any quotes, I love a quote, so don't forget to share those as well. Squirrel says, hi, Kay. I know this isn't the dream interpretation show, which shameless plug. Me and Journey do. We're on a little break right now, but you guys can go rewind on YouTube and check out those shows. But I need your help. For the last week, I've been waking up every hour hearing this deep voice that says, TP wigwam, TP wigwam. It's driving me crazy. Do you think it means I'm too tense? Too tense? This is the way you wanted me to read. It's just too tense. I don't know. It might be. There might be something in your ghost sugar or something. Thank you, Skrill, for giving me a laugh and a scrollism all in one. All right, guys, make sure you're still sharing this out, hitting that notification bell, and I'm going to go ahead and take my next question. We have Miss Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Gemma says, my daughter, Cian, and my son's girlfriend, Lou, keep clashing and falling out. They used to get on well, but not sure where it all came from, but their personalities are different. Will they get on again? So we want to go ahead and see about your daughter and Lou, if they're going to be able to get on again. Let's see. So the thing that came, the thing that came in between them was literally just the family aspect, okay? The thing that I see, literally, Ten of Pentacles. So literally the family is kind of what got in the way. Once the relationship had to shift from the lightness of, oh, we have these commonalities, or we are friends, or we have these nice light things that we can talk about, and things kind of got a little bit deeper, meaning disagreements at the family table, meaning we've gotten to know each other a little bit more, and we're not necessarily, we realize we're not the same people. So that surface level of getting along, it's not the same type of time that they're on now. Things have changed, okay? Their emotions are different. Now, I really don't think that necessarily they're going to start getting along right away, because we got the King of Cups in reverse though, right? So that means that people are acting a lot off of emotions, how I'm feeling in the moment, instead of taking time to think about it. So one thing I would say is, when you talk to both of them, say, hey, maybe just give time to hear the other person out, because they're not hearing the other side. They're only seeing what they want to see. They do have the chance of getting back to a decent place at some point in time, but this is down the line. We do get the 3 of Wands and 9 of Cups. So this isn't going to be right away. This may take a couple of get-togethers. This may take a couple of talking times together. It may even take your son kind of inserting himself. But the thing is they have to figure out how to communicate and at least be able to get along enough that it can get past. And I think they'll be able to do that. But I just think there's them needing to push out of those emotions and also needing to understand, hey, families disagree sometimes. Friendships disagree. We are all different people who need different things. All right, my lovely. Sending you lots of love on that and sending you best wishes there for your daughter and your family and that things get along well. Speaking of families, right? We have the holidays that are coming up, guys. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Next week, we're already at Thanksgiving. So I understand that the holiday time can get tough on people. And we all go through what I like to say. Gemma says, thank you. You're so welcome, my love. We all go through what I like to call those seasonal anxieties. Does anybody else get seasonal anxiety? Meaning whenever it's time to go into the store, you're stressed out because they don't have anything that you need to have. You get to your family, you know that you have to deal with somebody's attitude, all these different personalities, people you haven't seen in years, months, since last Thanksgiving, last Christmas, and you have to just deal with all of these different environmental things. Audrey says yes, right? And it causes us to go into overload, right? And then that's where we start getting what we call seasonal depression, right? It's because we have allowed all of these anxieties to build up and we have nothing to do with it, right? So I want to kind of give you guys a few things to remind yourself and help you calm yourself down during these very anxious moments. One of the things that I say the best that I like to do is just kind of detach in a certain way. Now, this doesn't mean completely shut down and close off, no, but detach from the moment that you're in. Do the thing of look around. What are the 5 things that I can see? What are the 4 things I can smell? What are the 3 things I can touch? What can I taste? Okay, do those things to kind of avert your attention to get yourself off of the heaviness of a situation. Also, give yourself an out. Playing yourself an out. If you don't want to be stuck around people who are going to give you all that sense of anxiety, give yourself a time limit and then get yourself out of there. But do things that make you feel good. And remember, these people can only push those buttons if you allow them to. He who angers you controls you. Another K quote. All right, guys. All right, I hope that helps a little bit, but don't worry not. You guys are not the only ones going through all the anxieties. We are all going through them as well, guys. You're not alone. Sending you all lots of love and a lot of calm energy. I'm sending calm, peaceful Reiki energy your way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into my next question. We have Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Audrey says, hey, Kate, and she sends the green heart emojis. Currently, I'm on unemployment and barely getting by. Will any opportunity come my way to have more income? Besides, I'm training to do the fostering, but it's going super slow. All right, so we're going to see if there's anything that'll kind of come to you here or what prosperity may fall your way. So I feel as though you're going to kind of be going through a couple of months here of juggling, where it seems like you're going to have to be making certain financial decisions for your own good, if you will. So that may mean I may not be able to spend the way I want to spend or do what I want to do. I may have to hold in on some of these sources because I don't see something just free falling and coming in. Though I would love to tell you you're going to hit the lottery and it's going to happen. I would love to say that, but not today, my love. Right? I do see that work will pick up for you. This looks more towards the beginning of the year. I see things really kind of going, it's a season in your favor. I love the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to see those blessings down the line. That's delayed success. So the things you're doing now, some of the things that you're putting in, so that fostering, she said, dang it. That fostering that you're doing where right now you're like, it's not paying off. Honey, it's going to pay off in the long run. It's not going to be something right now. So I know you can't see it. Give it time. Also, the other thing is I feel like you are going to pick up something else. Knight of Swords comes out. So that typically indicates some sort of hobby, something small that you may just have a little bit of interest in that you may be able to do something with, get a couple of dollars off of. Now, again, it may not be this huge windfall of money that we want, but it is still some sort of viable income that's coming in. And I feel like it'll give you a sense of stability. For me, your February, March look a whole lot better than your November, December do. But don't take that as a complete hit. Don't take that as complete loss. You are able to build yourself back up from there. It just takes a little bit longer, okay? But don't push off either the fact that, some of the things you're going through aren't paying off right now. They will later, okay? Well, I hope that helps, my love. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. And guys, make sure if you are loving your reading, you can submit a review into journeyridenlive.com/reviews. Audrey says, okay, great, and sends the heart emojis. I'm so glad I could help, Audrey. Keep your head up, keep pushing. You definitely got this, my love. All right, guys. Journey has a quote for us. He says, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Ooh. That sounds like something I could chew on. I like that one. Thank you, Journey, for that quote. And if you guys have any quotes, make sure you feel free to share them. I love a good quote, guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Love. Hi, Love. Love says, hi, Kay. Is it for my highest good to keep A around? Not sure if it is wise in the long run and what might happen. Woo! All right. So, as far as it goes with keeping around, I think that your better judgment tells you that this isn't the best thing. There's something here that's not quite right. And until that gets fixed, I don't think that this is the best option to keep this person completely in this corner. I think that there needs to be some individual, because now 5 of Wands can be a petty dispute, right? Because 5 of Wands is coming out here. So that means that there's some things that even you should be able to work on as well. That's not just that person, but you as well. So there's some things that you both need to figure out on your part. And then I think that this person could be someone who's worth keeping around. But I think that there's something that needs solved first, which would entail you potentially taking a step back. It's interesting here because I still see that there is work to be done in this relationship. Love says just wants to add it as a platonic and work related. Okay, no worries. This is still one that you want to keep some sort of, that you should still be working towards or working something on. But again, I'm going to go back to this 5 of Wands, this 9 of Swords energy that came out first. I really feel as though there's something here on the communication aspect that you two could work on better, or that you both could play a different part in getting things to go along a little bit better with the relationship that you guys have. Now, note this, that it may not be someone who you're hanging out with every day and having the best relationship. It doesn't have to be that, but it could be a whole lot more civil and in a way that I guess could go along a little bit better, make it more agreeable. Love says, yes, he offered help, but I felt I gave a lot. Okay, so maybe now that you feel like you gave, maybe allow that person that opportunity to help. You can't complain, right, if you're not giving that person the opportunity to show what they can do as well, okay? All right, honey, I hope that helps. Sending you best of luck on that situation. And also always know that sometimes we have to be the change in the situation, no matter how small that may be or how big it may be, right? Guys, make sure you're still sharing those beautiful, beautiful emojis, because we do have an emoji contest going on. And you do want to win that little additional read later on, right? And don't forget, guys, if you donate tonight, I am throwing an extra Alice card in for you. So hit the donation link on their Facebook or YouTube if you would like a little bit more of a reading. Love says, thank you, Miss K. You are so welcome, my lovely. And guys, if you have any quotes, make sure you share. I love a quote. All right, let's go. Oh, Journey has one. Journey says, I'm at a place in my life when errands are starting to count as going out. Listen, because me too. I took my son to the dentist the other day and I was like, was that me going out? I had a day off. I called off work. I had to go to the dentist. I had a day off. Or is that just me? That's mom life, right? Mom life, dad life. We as parents, we be sitting there with like our kids. That's our life. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into. Oh, it's Crystal Corner. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. That was a little Destiny K mix in there. If you guys watch this, she goes ooh ooh ooh. All right, Crystal Corner today. We have Chevron amethyst, which is different than regular amethyst. Two different things. Okay, so Chevron amethyst is distinct white. Why? Because it has white quartz in it, and it actually has these V impressions that you see that go all throughout it. Those nice V lines that makes throughout, right? Okay. All right. So this has amethyst and white quartz that is virtually in it. Now with Chevron amethyst, the extra additional properties on top of what you already get in your regular standard amethyst, right? Is this one helps with your skin care, your skin tradition, so your blood flow that goes in. So this helps if you are a person with acne, people who've had burns, people who are having iron deficiencies, things like that. This kind of helps boost that up. Now, this love says, ooh, fancy. Yes, very fancy. Love, love, love this one. Now, on top of that, it also helps to purify the mind, very much so like your standard amethyst, purifying your mind, bringing you closer with the psychic enhancements, things of that nature. These they play the exact same role there, except for this one just has that extra compound in it, if you will. Pairing this one with your lapis or your sodalite will really kind of boost the qualities of this. Now, the other wonderful thing about Chevron amethyst is actually every zodiac, all of you guys, I know you guys always ask, which one's for mine? Which one's for mine? This is every zodiac actually can utilize this crystal and it'll help empower them a little bit more. This one definitely helps you with your focus. And if you're a person who has those dreams that we talk about, sticking a little bit of amethyst underneath your pillow will really help to boost that up. Also, remembering when we're cleansing and smudging and doing all that wonderful thing, selenite and your burn bundles will definitely help with this. You can also place this crystal out in the sunlight. But again, remember, we don't want to do any overexposures because that won't do it well. But definitely, if you're a person who wants to enhance those psychic powers, empath abilities, things of that nature, this is your friend here. Definitely an intuitive crystal. All right, guys, if you have any crystals that you love, make sure you guys share these out. And also this the price on this one here can go anywhere, typically from $35 for a smaller one all the way up to about $200 for a big guy like this. Okay. And then of course your standard amethyst, you can get these really cheap, $5, right? All right, guys, if you have any crystals that you use to strengthen your intuition, that helps with the blood flow, that helps with the relationships and purifying your mind, feel free to share those in the comments. And if you love this crystal, definitely let us know, because the more we know, the more we can continue to share these beautiful crystals on here for you guys. So make sure you guys are still liking and sharing and subscribing us out all the time. All right, guys. Now that being said, let's go ahead and get into our next question of the day. We have Kayla. Now that's a good name. All right, Kayla says, what wound could be healed that would make a big improvement in my heart and mind? Let's see. Literally, the one thing that comes full circle is plain and simple relationships and new beginnings. I feel as though the relationships in your life, and I'm not talking about just romantic relationships, because when I say relationships go far past that. Okay, so that means from mother to child, from father to child, from sister to brother, from cousin to cousin, from friend to friend, from coworker to coworker. Your relationships are not strong enough, my love. Your relationships need work. I don't think that you find the full, or you're getting the full value out of each and every one of them, because I feel like you've had a failure of being able to have that from the beginning, from the start. There was something that wasn't given to you, and now you're like, when you meet new people, when you're interacting with certain things, you're not being able to give all that you were before, because I feel like people have taken advantage, or people haven't treated your love in the same way that you've given it to them. So your relationships need a lot of work. Also, I noticed this, that every time it feels like you're going to start something, something something comes along and kind of wrecks it. And I feel like a part of you just wants to find a sense of stability. A part of you wants to really be able to kind of have a fresh start and for people to understand you and to also be able to help you grow. Kayla says yes. Okay. So I feel like there's so much just on the personal scale of the shadow work that I would do is starting on that healing here of repairing those fractured relationships, finding a place of harmony within self, and also being able to grow with the proper support around you for people to give you back what they are supposed to. Oh, I had so much more. This is one of those times where I'm my lip. All right, honey. I'm so sorry. I have so much more to say. But of course, if you would like to hear more, you can click the donation links on Facebook or YouTube. But I'm sending you lots of love, my honey. And keep your head up. It is a tough world out there. And we're all searching for that place just to be loved. Okay. Well, sending you lots of love. Guys, make sure you're still sharing those beautiful emojis. Lots and lots of emojis because we do have an emoji contest going on. And the one who wins will get a reading later on in the show. Squirrel says, life breaks you, but then you fill the cracks with something stronger. And that's by Brandon Sanderson. Now, I was almost waiting for a little something else on the end of that. Like you fill the cracks with something, with what? And the thing is, I know you have something for me, Squirrel. I know you have something that we can fill the cracks with. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Paula. Hello, Paula. Paula says, hi, Kay. I was wondering, do you see me getting a vehicle anytime soon? All right, soon, no. Getting a vehicle, yes. Okay, so to the soon part, we got big old Eight of Swords, which is indicating no, that there's something that's kind of blocking in the way. I feel as though this may be something here, paperwork-wise, financial-wise, business-wise, something here on the technicality part, right? Now, I do feel as though things will kind of open up. To me, this looks more towards December, popping right into Sagittarius season. I feel like the doors will kind of open more for you. I'm kind of feeling more towards not mid, beginning to the middle of December. Okay. I would say for you, wherever you're looking now, maybe start looking elsewhere. I feel like wherever your thoughts or intentions are here, maybe shift your perspective to something else so that you're able to kind of get the results that you're seeking. Okay. All right, honey. I hope that helps. Sending you the best of luck on your endeavors there. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. All right, guys. If you guys have any wonderful quotes, now's the time to share those quotes because I love a good quote. All right, Journey has, here's some advice. At a job interview, tell them you're willing to give 110% unless the job is a I can't even say it. Statistician. Statistician. In which case, it's a bad idea to do that. Or you could just be like me. You can't even say the word. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into our next question. Okay, I am so excited because it is the lightning round time, guys. That means, guess what? If you already asked a question, it doesn't matter. Right now is the time to hurry up and put in the comments as many yes or no questions as you can think of. As many yes, no's. And the moment we start getting some yes, no's going, we'll have 3 minutes for me to answer all the yes, no questions I can get. So make sure you guys are going, because as soon as we get some going in there, then I can get started. And I'm excited because I get to say yes, no, or undetermined. So guys, make me work. Put those questions in there, as many yes or no questions as you guys can think of. And also remember, guys, we do have a competition going on. So don't worry about that. You guys can keep posting those emojis, but let's go ahead and get started on those yes or no questions as well. 3 minutes. I'm really ready. So let's get those yes, no questions rolling in, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. We are starting the clock with Silly Billy, who says, well, Jacinta actually want my artwork gift. Are not. All right. Alexis says, will me and Matthew get married? Yes. Cindy says, is my friend Jay upset with me? Yes. Silly Billy says, will I get the job offer as a mechanical engineer submarine in the Navy? Yes. Will Jacinta come to my defense enlistment ceremony? No. Does Beth Westmore actually have a crush on me? Yes. Firefly says, will he keep his end of the bargain as agreed? No. Taylor says, will I hear from KC soon? Ooh, yes, I wanted to say more. Silly Billy says, will people donate to my Movember? Undetermined. Taylor says, will I get the money from the insurance company? Yes. Cindy says, will I hear from my friend Jay? Yes. Firefly says, will Aries be upset if I had to end things? Yes. Fortune says, will things change for me or any good news? Will things change for you? Yes. All right, guys, make sure you're still putting in those yes, no questions. We still have a little bit of time. So keep rolling as many of those yes, no questions as you can think of. Start putting those through so we can go ahead and get some more answered. We got 3 minutes, 3 long minutes for me to get as many of these out as I can. I'm excited because I want to answer some. Firefly says, will I get a job promotion? Yes. Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's keep going with those yes, no questions. Any yes, no questions you guys can think of? We got 3 minutes. Cassidy says, will I get a raise next year? Yes. All right, keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. As many yes, no questions as you can think. I'm ready. I'm excited. Taylor says, should I look for another job? No. Squirrel says, will my new endeavor do well? Yes. Alexis says, will I move to McKenzie, Tennessee soon? No. All right, guys, keep those yes, no questions going. Don't forget, we got 3 minutes, so the more we get in. And that be that. I hope you guys enjoyed the lightning round where we do as many yes, no questions as we can. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It is like a super rush. A super rush to get all those in. All right, guys, make sure you guys are still like, sharing, and subscribing us out. Tell a friend to come on in. All right, guys, and make sure you're still sharing those beautiful emojis because we do still have a competition going on. Cassie says, thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Taylor says, thank you. Oh, thank you guys for playing along with us. It keeps me going whenever I see you guys getting excited, rolling all those beautiful questions in. To keep them rolling. We still got time. We still got lots of great show. If you guys have a quote, don't forget to post that quote. And if you would like to donate for a more in-depth reading or to guarantee a reading tonight, you can jump the line by simply clicking the link on Facebook or YouTube, and you can go ahead and get a donation for a quick read, a mini, a mediumship, or a mega. Remember, the mini, the medium, and the mega go untimed as long as they go. But if you would like to get on the list, please make sure you put a specific question, a little something with some meat to it, so we can go ahead and answer that tonight. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Cindy. Cindy says, hello, has my friend Jay given up on our connection? Are they letting me go? They haven't spoken to me at all. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. Right now, what I get first is just a huge sense of hurt. Okay, 3 of Swords comes out. There's a lot of pain that's in regards to this relationship. There's some things I feel that have been said that have created a sense of confusion. Note again, another sword, two of swords this time. Sometimes we have to remember, right, with their swords, we can create or we can destroy something, right? So sometimes we have to be very mindful because words, right, which are their sword suit or words, that's our communication. Sometimes our words can truly hurt. So I feel as though there may have been something that was said, something in the communication that may have went a little bit differently, and it's creating this divide now where someone is feeling like they're almost feeling a sense of isolation. They've been pushed away. So what I would say is maybe figure out a way to rework the communication to make it very clear that, if there was something that was said that could have been misconstrued or taken a certain way, that there could be something that can be done differently about that. But I would say that the connection doesn't necessarily have to be fully over, because I also did get the Sun card, which does bring clarity. So that means that there can be some sense of resolution here. But at first, you do need to address the situation that's right in front of you. And I feel like this person is, Jay, is dealing with a lot of pain, dealing with a lot of hurt, and dealing with a huge sense of abandonment. And so right now, that's why that energy is coming across the way that it is. I don't necessarily feel as though you're the only reason for this, but I feel like there's a whole lot that's kind of going on that's creating a lot of confusion in his life. And now he doesn't know what to do with that, on top of dealing with whatever emotions you may have and whatever emotions he may have, and then whatever emotions other people may have. It's a lot to deal with at one time. And so I feel like he's just processing in the best way that he can. All you can do right now is be that supportive system and those beautiful words of encouragement. And okay, honey, I hope that helps. I hope that your situation does get a whole lot better. Lots of luck to you. Cindy says true. All right, my love. I'm happy I could help him. And guys, if you did enjoy your reading, don't forget you can leave a review on journeyryanlive.com/review. Cindy says thank you so much. You're so welcome. I'm so happy to be able to help. I'm so happy to be able to give back. This is, sometimes we may not be able to see a situation for what it is fully at times, or sometimes we're in our own head and we can't see that light out. Well, that's what we're here for. That's what we do on this platform. We're here to give you guys clarity and open your eyes. And even sometimes when the message is just a little bit hard, right? We still want to tell it to you, but in a kind way, so that you can understand that we're here to help, and that we also too, hey, we're human. We go through these things and we're not all perfect, right? So sometimes you just need that reassurance. Sometimes you need that positive person to kind of give you a different perspective to look at. And that's what I'm hoping to do here for tonight for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get, we got Squirrel. Squirrel says, a journey will have pain and failure. It is not only the steps forward that we must accept, it is the stumbles, the trials, the knowledge that we will fall, that we will hurt those around us. That is perfectly aligned with this. Squirrel says, but if we stop, if we accept the person we are when we fall, the journey ends, the failure becomes our destination. That's by Brandon Sanderson. Brandon has got some phenomenal quotes, and I think that just goes so well with what we were just talking about. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful quote, Squirrel. And guys, if you have any beautiful quotes, especially make sure you guys do share that. Cindy says, I appreciate you and you've been so helpful. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. That really does warm my heart. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love. And guys, I see those emojis going. I see all of those beautiful emojis. Guys, keep sharing those emojis. It looks like a stiff competition. So keep on sharing, guys. You're doing a beautiful job. I love, love, love all those positive emojis you guys have going out tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have Jen. Jen says, my name is Jennifer. Will me and Ali Abak from my past, who I met more than 20 years ago, that I reached out to on Instagram and received a message from him recently, have more communication? And where will things lead for us? Please and thank you. All right, that's a beautiful, girthy question. We're going to leave that out for a second just to make sure I get all of that. Thank you so much. All right. All right, I do feel as though there will be more communication that comes from this. So one thing I get here is the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the thing I love about the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress energy paired together is this. There is growth and there is development. That means, honey, right now, that fishing line you threw out, oh, you're going to catch some fish. You're going to catch them. But he may be a little bit hard to reel in, okay? I don't know. Me with my me with my weird quotes, I know. Well, now this one does seem like it's something that does have some potential. And also it seems like it's something that definitely could have longevity as well. But I note this, that the one thing that you have to keep in mind is how independent you guys have became over the years. Like there's a lot of separation. And so now it's time to relearn each other. I think there's definitely the interest and the desire to reconnect and to communicate again. But I think that you guys also have to be very realistic with each other, that you guys are in completely different areas of your life than what you were those, 20 years ago. But I see that this is a connection that definitely seems like it may have something to it. We do also get the Four of Wands, which is a unity card, which is indicating you guys are going to have some sort of connection or some sort of coming together. And it is something that can be a very good relationship in aspects. The other thing that I note here too is that this is someone who can be very supportive for you. And I don't know why that stands out to me so much. I don't know if you don't have the most supportive of people around you, but this is someone who could be that for you. Well, I am getting this bell all up and down and all around tonight. As Bonnie says on her show, I've got a love affair with the bell today. All right, honey, I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck on your situation here. And what do you know? It is Alice time. Jen says, thank you so much, Kay. It resonated and it all made perfect sense. I appreciate you, love and light. Guys, thank you so much. Your feedback tonight is beautiful. You guys are, is it the fire goddess? I lit a fire goddess incense before I started my day. It's the fire goddess bringing out all the beautiful, positive energy. I'm accepting it. I'm taking it. All right, guys, it's Alice card time. Now, Alice is one of my favorite stories, Alice in Wonderland. So if you are new here, just know that it goes through the fairy tales. It kind of tells you what part we're supposed to be paying attention to in the Alice story and how we can apply that to our life. So today we have clock time. Now, clock time comes when you are feeling pressured, when things feel like they are building up. This is when Alice was in Wonderland and she was like, I have to make all of these decisions. I don't know where I'm at, which way I'm going, and I just want to get home. And she was stressed, she was overwhelmed, and she was overworked. Every decision that she seemed to make in Wonderland did not make sense. She ate a mushroom, it made her too big. She ate a mushroom and it made her too small. She sat at this table, she was sitting there for hours. She walked into this forest, everything was a maze. Everywhere she went, it was a puzzle. And that is much like us in our lives. We don't know which way to go. Every time we turn this way, every time we turn that way, life is pulling us this way and that way. And we're like, we just want to get to the end. But the problem is when we're so focused on getting to the end, we forget to enjoy the journey along. See, if we had only skipped ahead at the end of the Alice story, we would have no tales to tell. Alice had so many enriching, empowering moments in it, and she learned so much along the way that when she came out of Wonderland, she was so much more grown. She had so much more wisdom. She had so much more knowledge, and she was so much more powerful and stronger within herself. Guys, when this card comes to us, this is telling us to take a deep breath. We are going through whatever momentum, things are happening quickly for a reason. And sometimes we need to take a moment to appreciate what we have around us and to breathe, because at some point in time, we're going to miss all of this. At some point in time, the chaos isn't going to feel so chaotic. We ever get to the other side of our journey and we go, wow, look at how far we came. You have that moment. So again, take a moment, take a deep breath. Understand that you have to take everything as it comes, one step at a time. Be much like Alice. Be mindful of your time. Be aware of what you have in front of you, but don't allow time to just keep passing you by. Take time to sit back and enjoy. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that Alice card. And of course, if you enjoy the Alice card, you should stick along for the fairy tales, which I do different fairy tale enchanted spreads every week on my Psychic Connection on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, well, what are you waiting on? Get your butt on over to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell, because not only do you have me with great content, but you have got a bevy of other wonderful psychics who are willing to give all kinds of great context and information about all different kinds of topics. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell on YouTube and check us out. Taylor says, what's in the dark, what's done in the dark always comes to the light, honey. And I'm saying that with sass, because yes, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. I love that quote. That is one of my ones that's on my quote wall here, if you will, with all my sticky notes. So that's a great quote. Thank you so much, my love. We are going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Firefly. Hello, Firefly. Firefly says, hi. How does Aries feel about continuing to see me and meet again? He's been more open lately, but leaves it to me to take the steps. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. All right, so one thing is there's definitely that attraction. Bang, bang. Whoa, I love it. K6 of Wands comes out. Definitely wanting to have you in your life. And it even seems like okay with showing you off. But now I feel as though emotionally, that's a hard wall to tear down. Okay. I do feel as though there is that connection that's wanting to build with you, and even feeling emotionally connected in a way where like your communication is good. You get each other and he likes that. But also a little bit shy to the catch. So you unfortunately are going to have to take the lead a lot in this relationship and kind of allow there. In every relationship there's a leader and there's a follower in every relationship, okay? And you just happen to have to be the leader for now. It's not going to always be like this. It's not. Once you guys get more time together and have more time to communicate and grow that connection, you'll start to see where the roles will shift some, but that will be when things get more dominant. Now, I feel like that'll be more towards the beginning of your new year, like that February. Firefly says he holds back on emotions. Yeah, give this a little bit of time. I want to say give it till February for those emotions to open up. Now, this version that you're getting of him is not going to be the same version you get of him in a couple months. But that all it comes, what were you just talking about, Alice? It takes a little bit of time. Just takes a little bit of time. So you'll get there. I do feel as though there's that genuineness here of wanting to have a good connection with you and having the proper intentions in place as far as pursuing you. But he's just a little slow to the catch. And unfortunately, you might. All right. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. I definitely hope that helps. Guys, make sure you're still sharing those beautiful emojis and still sharing us out, and tell a friend to come on in. And we still got lots of great shows for you. And we have Journey's after me. So 1 hour after this, you guys get to get Journey. So check him out. All right, guys. And if you have any quotes, hey, we still have some time. Share those quotes. Firefly says, thanks, Kay. And Firefly sends those emojis too. I'm loving all the emojis you guys are sharing tonight. I'm seeing all different kinds that I haven't seen before. So you guys keep them going. Squirrel says, accept the pain, but don't accept that you deserved it. Oh, okay, in period. Okay. I heard that. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have Elle. Elle says, hello. I'm thinking I may need to consider finding a new home within a year or so. Affordability is definitely an issue. Do you see there being a better housing situation available to me in my city? All right, let's go ahead and see. Yes, immediately it comes out. Yes, there's definitely another place for you. Now you get the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like this place is very close to you, honey. I don't even feel like you're going to have to go 30 minutes out of your way. I feel like it's very close to where you're at. You have to start doing looking into one edge. I don't know. Do people still do that? Or am I just old? Go look into one edge. Go Google search. Do whatever it is that you need to do. But I definitely feel like there's something that's close to you. And I also, furthermore, feel like you'll be able to move relatively soon. I feel like this will all be within I would say maybe a 6 to 8 month span, if not sooner. So allow yourself that time in the process to get things going. But I definitely feel like you have something. And I also feel as though someone around you could potentially be able to help you. Elle says, woohoo! I also feel like there's someone around you who may be able to help you, like, may be able to set up a connection with a connection, like, hey, I know this person, or I know somebody with some property over here. So you may be able to network in that way. So don't be afraid to put that word of mouth out either. I definitely feel like all the action steps forward for you, taking action, King of Wands, taking the action, taking the steps forward will get you that result that you want. So keep your head up, keep pushing, and definitely keep searching, because your new home is right around the corner. First, I keep seeing steps too. I know you didn't ask. Here I go. I see some steps in the front. Not a lot, like 3 or 4 steps up of the walkway. Little wooden, little shebangity bang. All right, honey. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful questions. Sending you lots of luck on your journey. Woo! Guys, we are getting right on through this show tonight, and it is flying by, because believe it or not, we have an emoji contest winner already. Taylor A. Taylor, congratulations. You are tonight's emoji contest winner. That means you, my lovely, get a card here from my Alice in Wonderland deck. So Taylor, thank you so much for playing along. I've seen all your beautiful emojis tonight. You kicked behind. All right. Taylor, we do get a card for you from Alice, and it is do not drink the poison. Okay, do not drink the poison comes out for you, and this says do not do things that you know are bad for you. This is all about our intake information, my lovely. This is when Alice was in Wonderland, and she was starting to allow all of those negative thoughts, every single worst case scenario, bubble and bubble and bubble and take her over the edge, to the point where she didn't know what she was supposed to do, where she was supposed to go, or how she was supposed to react. When this card comes to you, it tells you, honey, release. If it is not serving you for your best purpose, it's time to let it go. Also, if there are things that are draining you, and that could be a job, that could be a relationship, that could be your own thoughts. If it is draining you, it's time to change it, and it's time to get it out. Also, be mindful of what you're taking into your body. That means food. That means what you watch on TV. That means the songs you listen to on the radio. Are you only listening to things that put you in a certain mood, that are sounding kind of sad, that are sounding kind of angry, that are sounding kind of revengeful? Are you watching things that are kind of making your brain get to this point of sadness? My thing is this, it's time for you to cut all of those things out and to recognize, hey, this is where my line is. This is what I'm choosing to do in my life, and this is what I'm choosing to have. You are what you surround yourself with. So if I surround myself with positive things, if I start saying positive affirmations every day, guess what? Those negative thoughts leave me. Guess what? The negative patterns step behind. Guess what? The negative people don't want to be around me anymore, right? Because all they're going to keep seeing is this light. My light's going to irritate somebody's demons. So honey, your light can irritate somebody's demons. Get them all out, okay? Cast them out. Shove them to the side. If it's not working for you, and if it doesn't make you feel good, then it's time for you to cut that out. Do not drink the poison. Don't do things that you know are bad for you, okay? Don't allow those things to get into your head. And Taylor, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for playing along with us tonight. I definitely enjoyed seeing all your beautiful emojis. Guys, make sure you guys are still continuing to share us out. We still got a little bit of time left here. All right, we are down to our last question of the night. My, how it goes fast. All right, let's go ahead and take it. We have Alexa. Alexa says, hey, beautiful. I'm needing to find a new job. I'm so torn about what I need to do. I'm under so much pressure. Can you please tell me what direction I need to go? Thank you. Oh, all right, honey. Let's go ahead and see about the job. She said, sorry for the typo. That's okay. I read right through that typo. Now, sometimes I get stumbling, bumbling, full, but not today. Not today. All right. Okay. So one thing is, I feel like you have to make a certain harsh decision. And I think that's to step back from whatever position you're at. It's time for you to go in a whole new path, whole new different direction. And I feel like it's something that's more hospitable, something. To me, it's maybe more caregiving or giving back to others or networking with other people, but it feels more community-based versus kind of something pushed to the side. Also, I feel as though right now you're caught in the in-between of something right now, where maybe you're not fully supposed to shut the whole door right here yet, but maybe start walking through this other one before you close this chapter all the way. So that may mean, hey, you have to stick around a little bit longer through this one job, or that may mean I have to settle in this one place for a little bit so that I can get to this next step of my dream. But I feel like there's a need for you to kind of keep one foot in one door, but keep pushing in another too. Whether that may mean getting some training, going to school, doing whatever that may be, but it's like, make sure you have this footing in here good all the way before you walk away. But you are meant to start in a new chapter, meant to start phasing some things out. And quite frankly, I feel like that'll help you for the long haul, as far as with more financial stability, and even feeling just more emotionally secure as well too. Because I feel right now you're feeling out of balance, out of place. But I really feel as though you're supposed to be doing something that maybe hospitality range. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Boy, did the hour fly by. I had a blast with you guys. But if you did not get your question answered, do not worry, because there is a whole nother show, Journey Ride Live, tonight at midnight. Guys, you don't want to miss them. And of course, you guys can catch me here every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys know I love you. And don't forget, I also have a lot of great YouTube content. You can check me out on mypsychicconnection.com as well. Guys, I love you for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night and a happy Thanksgiving.